love that you kind of brought up the multidisciplinary thing, which again, I am a huge fan of. And I
Yeah.
think it's not about being a generalist. It's about knowing quite a bit about each of the different kind of pillars that will essentially power an AI-powered journey, AI-powered service, or whatever ultimately, or a digital product that you're building. In terms of then learning data, say you're in a team, or or you're
Hmm.
an individual within a team kind of designing a new workflow or designing a new product. You've just talked about kind of being able to kind of sense where that data is, where it's coming from. What do you feel like is this is what you should know, and this is what you need to communicate to then to the data scientist, to the data team? For me, it's, I guess my area of question is like,
Hmm.
how much does somebody who's not entirely working with the data need to know
Hmm.
in order to then communicate with the team that needs to then take that forward?
I think that we like to break it down into three things. So, kind of data powered.
Mm,
So, what is the data that's powering your design? So, in that city mapper example, the data that's powering that is your location, it's the TFL data.
right.
What data are you trying to capture? So, what data do you need to get from the customer or from the user to
Hmm.
power that experience? So, this example would be like, oh, okay, well, I need to get to Worship Street,
Right.
and that's the data that you're capturing from the user to make their experience better.
Mm,
And then the final piece, which arguably is the most important, is the measurement and the
right.
impact piece. So we talk a lot about breaking down your impact story to say, by making this change or by doing this
Hmm.
thing, we've improved this variable from X to Y, which means happy days, we've done a great job.
Right. And so then if you can come with those three pillars and you've
Mm,
addressed those three pillars, then it helps you communicate better with the data team that's going to ultimately take that forward. Or is it things that you can
exactly.
start to kind of think about and pinpoint?
Exactly.